So if people are kind of dealing with new suppliers or getting new software, what are the things that they should be checking on those agreements?
Yeah, so it's the topic probably has you guys on the marketing team pulling your hair out when you come to me, and I'm just all about where is the data going, international data transfers. I think that's probably the biggest one. It's such a hot topic issue in the data protection world at the moment. There was a big European case last year called the Schrems case, which effectively struck down one of the mechanics that allowed for data transfers to the US called Privacy Shield, and the other main one called standard contractual clauses took a bit of a bruising. So in essence, what the GDPR says is that anytime data leaves the EU and goes to a country that doesn't have adequate safeguards in place, it creates a risk for the rights of the individuals involved. So as a result, you need to have additional protections in place. And as I said, Privacy Shield was a commonly used one for the US. That's gone now. Standard contractual clauses still there, but just a higher standard. So standard contractual clauses are essentially a sort of a template contracts that the EU have created. So you just put them in place. You're not allowed to change their form. So they just get signed pretty much. The reason I'm saying that they took a bit of a bruising is that the sort of overall question of data transfers to the US is still there. And what the regulators and the guidance coming out very much, and this came out from the cases as well, it's not just enough now to say, okay, we're engaging this new supplier and they're based in the US. We need these standard contractual clauses. Let's just download a copy, we'll sign them and stick it in the bottom drawer and never worry about it again. It's more about making sure that there is actually adequate protection, and I guess that the supplier can stand over what it's saying in the standard contractual clauses, the security commitments. And obviously when you're talking about data transfers to some countries, that's difficult because, you know, things like surveillance laws and stuff like that. So I would say at an early stage, try and ask the questions if you're thinking about getting a new supplier around data and what do they do with it. You know, ask them, can they guarantee that the data will stay within the EU? You know, is there any circumstances where it might be transferred outside the EU?